my neck, my back.
Yeah, she got some cool records though.
She did me 31. She did us all 31 times. Like how the the girls, my neck, my back. We hanging out in the hotel and she called the cops on us. Like, yo, them making too much noise. They like, yo, the girl there.
My neck and my back?
My neck and my back, nigga. Like how the my neck and my back?
You know she coming at you.
Supposed to call the cops. She called the cops on us. Well, we was in Phoenix, Arizona. B-Fab, all of us talking in the hallway, and they was like, yo, the girl right there. She called the cops. Said, my neck, my back? She called cops on us?
I ain't gonna say that because that roasting. She could roast. That could roast. Tell her you love her because she could roast.
I love you, Khia. I don't want no smoke.
Fat Joe. Yo, fat ass. No. You finna get roasted this morning, gag, or the Fat Joey bag of donuts, you mildew smelling. You. The people been sending in a lot of shit. You been out there talking about the queen. Okay. You knew you was gonna get it, didn't you? You know you hadn't fucked up right. Well, if you didn't, somebody should have told you. I knew it and been told this story, but since you want to tell it, let me tell a version that need to be told. Here, want to hear it go. Okay, I'm on the road at the hotel trying to get my beauty rest after a gig. I secured my bag and took my ass back to my hotel suite to lay down and go to sleep. Okay, we all artists after a show sharing the same hotel, but not sharing the same evidently. Okay, we sharing the same hotel floor because that's all we have in common. Gag Gordon, and here come your fat, funky, stinking, okay, spoiled pig looking along with the rest of your crew being demonic freaks per usual. Gag Gordon, Diddy ain't the first and won't be the last freakazoid. It started with you. Okay, being demonic freaks and mutants. You know, got a hall full of hoes and underage sluts ready to okay, waiting outside your hotel room door ready and waiting to get drugged and gang banged. And so you can watch your homeboys so you can look at and booty hole because your ain't long enough to reach nobody ball. All right, child. I open my door like, what the is going on up here on this floor? I'm trying to get my beauty rest. What the is going on here? Get home and clear this hallway, slurping and slobbing on dicks in the halls, decking the halls and balls, okay? And it wasn't even the Christmas holiday. Liking watching your homeboys let you tell it, your crew and your other fellow rappers that's freakazoids like you, other hoes 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning off that shit. Not on my floor. Gaggle, that's why your fat ass got all kind of crimes and suing the fuck out of you and a bunch of lawsuits and sexual assault suits and rape and lawsuit charges now on your fat ass. You sitting out here want to tell the bitch, put the police on you. You should have told them what. Anyway, you ran terror squad, all right, terrorizing booty holes and young hoes. Gag order back then, and you still doing it now. Alleged, yeah, right. Gag order, you a nasty and you was doing it, you did it, and that's why they suing you and pressing charges on your fat ass now. That's why you trying to act like you innocent. You know I called the police on you for a reason. All right, I was trying to say them that we gonna just tell the truth, tell it how it go. Damn right, I called the popo hoe and I'll do it again. Running around out here in these streets with titties longer than mine from DJ Khaled sucking on them. Kiss my ass. Let's get that right. You a demon dog. You a sex demon. You was them drunken and them little young. And I put the popos on all them that was there with you. Wasn't by shit. I was out of order and them young girls was in danger. I seen crimes being committed and I called the law. Okay, I go to just ask your hype man. He was there. Gag go to in that order. Look it up. In that order. I hope he take you for everything you got and all them young that you f***ing destroyed their lives too. Okay, I go to because you did it. Alleged. Not alleged. I heard, I seen, I heard, and I called 911. Someone please call 911. This getting and drugged with Fat Joe in this hall. Get the law up here fast. As far as I was concerned, them slut puppies were in danger. Okay, gag order in that order. Criminal activity was going on and your fat ass should have went to jail without the bail. That's where you should have went. Because you and your crew didn't mean to be no good. I seen and I heard you, bitch. Gag when I saw a bunch of young freakazoids in danger. And I said, no ma'am, Pam, and not on my watch. Clear this all in that order. You remember how I walked out there with my hair wrapped up like a queen? It's still wrapped up like a queen now. Locks on deck. Gag go to baby when I came out there in that hall with my long, beautiful silk nightgown all the way to the floor. Gag order looking like a goddess. Okay, and I seen all them in danger on the hall in the hall on my floor. I told them to clear that hall. Get from in front of them doors, waiting to get and drugged and beat the up and kicked out on their head. Get home. 911 is on the way, and I went to dialing emergency number. In that order, I was saving lives, like I'm still doing now. Gag order in that order, putting up on game. Don't trust these. Don't trust these. Don't trust no fat ass. Okay, smelling like Porky the Pig. Get your own shit and let them know that these with a raw. With a head on the shoulder knows how it goes when it's time to let them get gone and to call 911. Get the law up here to lock them up. And I do it again, Gag. Or don't trust these. Get your own shit while your pink pig pork rind smelling ass is out here in these streets destroying lives. I'm the one that's been saving lives, and I'm not the one or the two to be with. So I advise you to keep Miss Neck and Back's name out your mouth. Because I've been telling these stories before Jaguar, right? I've been telling these stories before all these decide to want to tell. I'm the original roasting gagger. I've been telling these stories since MySpace. If you're really a Thug Mrs. fan, you remember? All right, in that order, you a nasty. Now you're sick, freaky, sloppy, fat asses fighting cases left and right. Talk about that on your podcast while you're talking about me. In that order, talk about Big Pun wife and how you stole all Big Pun money and then give it to his family while you're talking about me. You imagine how your sweat smell, you pig. You never let nobody looking like you get on top of me. Who lifting up your belly to find that little ass d? Who opening up your ass to eat it but DJ Cal? Gag, go to your wife no hard is what you treated to die. She was there taking a man whooping for a check is what we the people say. Talk about that. Gag order. I hope all them come forward and tell your truth since you won't. All right, Gag order. No crackers lock you up, you fat ass bastard. And throw away the key. Eat and die, Joey Bag of Donuts here. Oh, what's that? Her, stress, bad puss, disease, high blood pressure, low blood sugar count, low T cell count. And that gout, no Ozempic, and karma is killing your ass slowly. Good. Nobody coming to your funeral. Stop telling on yourself and keep my name out your fat, funky ass mouth here. All right, I'm on Liza's side. You know, Big Pun's wife. Okay, you wasn't Big Pun's friend. You was his enemy. None of them hoes friends either with your pussy. What kind of man leaves his friend, wife, and children home just struggling to survive? Doing podcasts is now telling the pack a lie. A gag order in the absence of a man who once provided for them, and you know they needed that the man's money. He helped you come up, and you wouldn't even get the money to his wife and children. Tell that on your podcast and stop talking about me putting the popos on your nasty ass when you was out there them little young and doing orgies and stabbing your goddamn hype man and DJ. That he didn't want to fuck Diddy Jr. Find you somebody to play with and go straight to hell, Joey Bag of Donuts. Okay, now replay this. I bet you won't.
I believe everything Khia said. Ain't nothing more dangerous than that black woman's mouth, boy. That's a lethal bitch there. She got on his ass, and I support every word because it's the truth, man. I know damn well she wouldn't come on the internet and lie like that, knowing that she can be sued for everything she got, which may be a little more than your average person. I don't think she's willing to just throw it away over Fat Joe. And she known for getting on the computer and going in on people. You could say a lot of things about her, but not many people call her a liar. And there's other proof because for years we've been hearing about how he robbed Big Pun family. You know, I think his wife's name was Liza Rios. She say he robbed them out of millions of dollars after Pun died. Lady say her and her son had to go to the damn shelter.
Because that's a family right there. How are they doing?
They good. They very strong kids. They're very strong kids. Definitely my backbone. We're in a situation right now that we're in a city shelter. So basically, it's been very hard for them to transition, and dealing with it. But
so how did we go from where you were to the city shelter?
Basically after Pun passed, I didn't really receive a lot of money. I received some money from the from publishing, but I received exactly $116,000 something for publishing, which is through Jelly Bean, and the house I was paying mortgage for, which was my husband that he bought the house. It wasn't paid out. The 5 years that I was living there before I sold it, I spent over $120,000 just on mortgage. Then you got the kids and the food and the clothes and legal fees, and when there's no money coming in, it's just money coming out. The fact that I know that Hun gave Joe, all right, we're gonna call you Don Carter Jr., and then wrote everything after that. You know what I'm saying? So
everything.
Everything. The whole Don Carter Jr. album, everything. He just wrote everything. You know what I'm saying? So
for me, you and Fat Joe, like, why is it 20 years? How long? And you guys still haven't managed to really like settle, like. And he said that he wants just an apology. You can't do that, like, as in.
Are you serious?
No, I'm asking you.
Why would I give him an apology after what he put my family through and what he did legally?
Was it legally? Like, how?
You know what? Can we stop this for a second?
Yeah.
I'm leaving this interview.
What?
Because this is like a whole Fat Joe situation now.
No.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good off of this. I'm not comfortable. And
I don't blame the lady. She ain't got time for that shit. She knows she done been robbed. That's what she mean by what he did to her family legally. If you write the whole album, if he wrote that Don Carter Jr. album and everything after that, his family should be receiving royalties and publishing checks, especially after his death. You know how much money they made off that album, off his whole career? And Fat Joe then went to court and sued this woman and used his paper to keep her out of the money. That's what she means. He sat there and did that to his best friend's family, or the person that's really responsible for his career. So you know Fat Joe's a piece of shit. That's before you even get to what he doing with underage girls. And it's proof of that as well. There's been allegations for years of him doing it. It ain't hard to imagine. Just like Khia said, his big sloppy ass out there buying pussy, manipulating some underage girl, somebody who don't even halfway know what the hell is going on. And if you really pay attention, he say he was out there with Fab. He threw Fab under the bus because Khia said it was a group of them, all his crew, all some degenerate rappers, all of their asses. So Khia ain't lying, and I'm glad she called the police on their ass. That she shoulda. And more people should start calling the police when they see people being taken advantage of sexually, or really any type of way, but especially sexually with underage people. That ain't even no freaky shit. That's straight evil. That's some wickedness. And on top of that, I just never understood why a man want to have sex with another man in a room. What type of, man, you need to really question yourself as a man. If you run around running trains and gang banging women, and you don't think you're a homosexual because you are. And if you're not a homosexual, you have the potential to be, because if you willing to get that drugged up or that drunk where it seems like a good idea to be in a room with another man naked, then you will go for it. It's a possibility. Maybe not tonight, but eventually y'all drunk asses gonna be in the room one night and go to putting it in each other. That's just how it is. I don't care if you like it or not. Because when a person's sexual appetite is that twisted and sick, they don't know no damn boundaries. They just looking for the next way to get off. Even people in his own crew started coming out on him, man, because that type of shit weigh on a man. I believe that over time, as people mature, they have a guilty conscience. They need to let that stuff out. And one of the people, I think his hype man, he did an interview with this dude, Choke No Joke, and he pretty much said the same thing Khia said.
Brother, let me talk.
You don't push no shit like that when you don't know about that, dog, and you strongly standing on that a nigga did this. You strongly standing on that.
I'm not
he got this, they got this. He had to do it.
Let me talk, brother. Let me talk. All right? For one, I interviewed the guy, T.A. the Legend, at least 3 different times over the last 3 years. I interviewed Cuban Link at least over 2 times, maybe 3 times over the last few years, right? T.A. the Legend is from Terror Squad. He's been down for 20 years. Cuban Links is from Terror Squad. Them niggas, and T.A. gets down with Terror Squad after Cuban Link, right? They have similar stories.
That's
Joe.
cool.
Oh, bro,
the minor situation is what I'm pissed off about.
Let me finish, right? T.A. told the story online years ago about how Fat Joe was allegedly messing with this girl Chiquita, who was an underage girl, before there was a lawsuit, before there was a demand letter, right? Now, I told him on my channel interviewing him, yo, bro, shut up. Because if you saying that, that means you witnessed it and you could get in trouble. Cho, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, Cho. He did it. This nigga's a piece of shit. Wow, 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 wow. If I go to jail for knowing that he was fucking with the young girl, I'll go to jail too. But it is a fact, according to him, right? So it ain't like he just saying, oh, this nigga was fucking with young girls. There is evidence, according to the civil lawsuit, that he would mess with this girl. They have audio of the girl herself saying it with her cousin bear witness, because her cousin was around when Joe allegedly was messing with the girl, right?
I ain't gonna lie, for me, that's enough to lock his ass up right now. You got Khia calling the police on him in the hotel. You got people that's in his crew validating and supporting that story. You got a civil lawsuit against him. You got the actual underage girls and their cousins. Man, he did that shit. So Fat Joe, he ain't nothing but did it. Just like Khia said, they need to come lock his ass up.